Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse, today, Monday, July 8th, 2024. Now, on the Trump docket, we're going to get to the three trials we're covering here, but on the Trump docket elsewhere, in the wake of the Supreme Court decision, not only has Trump's sentencing in New York been postponed, at least until September, but in Florida, he's made a request to have the whole case stopped to consider the whole question of immunity. That's the documents case. So we've got an eye on that one, and also on D.C. But here in the Southern District, today, could be the beginning of the closing arguments of in U.S. versus Robert Menendez. There's going to be a case by Hwang Hana. Davies has already said he's not doing it, but Hana supposedly has a witness. But Judge Stein is pushing the thing forward, and it looks like in the afternoon there could be closing arguments. We're preparing Volume 2 of Gold Bar Bob. Watch this space. There's also the case, definitely having closing arguments today, of Bill Hwang and Archegos, the multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar meltdown that took down Credit Suisse, as it turns out. We're thinking of doing something on that. Maybe we'll crowdsource that one a bit. And finally, Guo, U.S. versus Guo. This is the Miles Guo case, and our angle on it has to do with what came up in the final day of testimony last week, Operation Fox Hunt. It's an operation in which the Chinese government seeks to get repatriated its critics in the name of corruption. And not surprisingly, you'll find that the United Nations, not only did it never say anything against this incredibly abusive, repressive technique, which they are, I'm sure, would like to learn from, but in fact they assisted Operation Fox Hunt, not only by the misuse of the UN Convention on Corruption, but also Antonio Guterres, the Secretary General, the man who had the press thrown out of the UN for exposing his links to the China Energy Fund Committee, a Chinese government investment fund, with its eye on oil, trading of guns, and bribing in the UN, met with the head of Operation Fox Hunt. And for that reason, that's pushed us over the line. We will be doing a booklet, Fox Hunt Guo, with the UN in capitals. Okay, we're heading in because we have to. Inner City Press, to be continued.